Hello ladies and gentlemen, long time no see, Vagran Gaming. Thanks for coming back to check out the channel. And this time around, there's a couple of different things I want to talk about as opposed to doing like play-by-play. I made an attempt a few weeks ago to try to do some commentary for this video, and I just wasn't really happy with how it came out. But then I had a thought after the fact about something that I thought would be worth talking about. So I guess I should start at the beginning. When I first started this channel, you know, I didn't really know what I was doing, but, you know, I started to get a feel for it the more I did it. And even though I wasn't the biggest channel, still aren't now, it's a small channel, but I think, you know, the videos I'm doing, they're not really that far off from some of the other big names as far as like gameplay videos of Star Wars: The Old Republic, or just, you know, gaming videos in general. And you know, just because it's a small channel doesn't mean that I don't have anything worth watching. You know, it's just a matter of getting exposure. Because, you know, the more exposure you get, people are like, hey, it's worth checking out. And more people get into you. Despite that, you know, like I said, I thought I had something worth watching. And I figured I couldn't be the only one. So, shortly after I started getting serious about uploading regularly, because it was a fun hobby, I was enjoying it, whenever I did a search for anything on YouTube, I would sort it by views, and I would scroll as far in as I could. Or actually, it wasn't really scrolling, it was, I'd go as many pages in, originally before they changed it, to look for like those small channels. And I was really glad I did it, because there were a couple of really, really cool channels I was able to find out about that normally I never would have known they existed. For example, there was Luke Plays. I don't recall the full name. It's been a little bit since he's uploaded. I think he just got busy with the stuff he was doing. But he would do a lot of videos of Titan gameplay for Destiny, like the first Destiny game. And I had a ball watching him. Like, he was this young kid from, I think he's from the United Kingdom. But one of the things I liked about him was he just had a sense of humor about what he was doing. So if he went to try to pull off something intricate or something cool and he messed it up, you know, he'd kind of laugh at himself about it and then, you know, respawn and try it again. And it was funny. And if he pulled it off and he actually executed it perfectly, I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. You know, for you American wrestling fans, it was kind of like Bobby the Brain Heenan, where it's like if Bobby the Brain messed something up, he's like, doesn't matter, I'm the Brain. And if you got it right, it's like, of course I got it right. I'm the Brain. You know, it was kind of that dynamic. But he was a lot of fun to watch. And if I was just looking for like big name channels, I would have missed out on all the great stuff that he did for Destiny 1. And I think he actually did a little bit of Destiny 2 stuff before he got tied up with, you know, with life, as they say. There's a couple of other YouTubers that I found out about that I've mentioned previously. And on that subject, when I can, I try to like highlight some of those smaller channels. I've done some stuff to highlight the old Bat. I've done some stuff to highlight a couple of really good channels like Swtor. You know, this is embarrassing. I'm drawing a blank on all the other smaller channels I was watching, which is really, really sad. But regardless, the point being is, when I can, I try to highlight some of those other smaller channels. So for this particular video, I thought it would be pretty cool to get some of those small YouTubers, like, honestly, feel free to just jump into the comment section, like, hey, my name is blank, this is what my channel's about, and like link a playlist or link a video or something like that, you know, and if people want to, they can just click on whatever links you're posting. Because, like, this is just my personal outlook. If there's another small YouTuber out there, I think it's kind of rude for me to jump into their comment section and say, hey, check out my videos, you know? I personally think it's kind of rude. Now, some people, that's just how they help get the word out for their channels, but that's never been how I operated. Now, there have been a couple of occasions where, for example, with Swtor, I jumped onto his channel and I was like, hey, this guy's pretty good. I was enjoying his videos, and I just started commenting. And then eventually he got curious, clicked on my username, checked out my channel, and wound up subscribing to me as well. So it wasn't a matter of I hopped in and said, hey, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. Because that's... Like, if that works for you, great. And if that works for you and the person that you're trading your subscription with, awesome. That's just not how I operate. I only want someone to subscribe to my channel if they actually enjoy the videos I'm doing and they want to watch, you know? And similarly, I'll only subscribe to someone if I enjoy watching their stuff. Like, one of the neat features of YouTube is, I don't think they do it all the time, but somewhat regularly, I'll get notification and an email, hey, this person subscribed to your channel. This is how many subscribers they have, and this is how many videos they have. And when I notice it, and when I can, I'll click on it, and if it says like they haven't uploaded anything in the past 5 years, I'll probably move on. If they've uploaded something within like the past 3 months, I'll check a couple of videos out, absolutely. And if I see something noteworthy, I'll comment. And I've had a couple of really cool conversations with people over the past like year and a half. Between like a year and a half and 2 years back, I've had a number of really cool conversations with some of these other smaller YouTubers. So, and like I've never commented specifically hoping that they checked my channel out. I've honestly, genuinely just checked them out because I thought the stuff they were doing was cool. But you know, on the subject of the people who wound up having subscribed to me, when I notice, I always try to check them out. And that's led to me finding out about some really cool stuff. So, if you're a small YouTuber, don't be shy. You know, pop in the comment section, like, hey, my name is Links is So Bad, which is a hilarious name because I've been in matches opposite Links is So Bad, and yeah, I died really quickly, like really quickly, like the beating he put on me. Oof. You'd think I'd never played the game before. It was actually kind of shocking how fast I got killed a couple of times. But yeah, like when I can, I've actually done a couple of videos kind of as a joke where I pretend to be another YouTuber and it's like a secret recording of them doing a Warzone. I think I've done it for Links is So Bad. I think I've done it for... What was the last one I did it for? It's been a little while. I have only done a couple of them. And I should probably do more just because like they're fun. Because when I'm really playing, I don't really talk a lot of trash. I mean, I might joke around if I'm playing with my friend Chris because he brings it out of me. But if I'm not playing with Chris, I rarely have anything mean to say while I'm playing, you know? So it's cool to get into that mindset of the trash talker because I'm assuming everybody knows I'm joking when I do a video like that. Now, I normally don't put any ads on them or anything like that because the point is to highlight another channel. Like, I think the first one I did was for a guy named Zelfon. Zelfon usually sticks, for the most part, to Guardian and Sentinel, although he has played other classes, and he's good at it. But I think the majority of his videos are Guardian and Sentinel, and he tears it up. Another good player that I've come across is Paste. He usually plays as like a Guardian. Again, small channel, but he's really good. Mario Gaming Galaxy. Mario was great because one of the big reasons why I'm still active on YouTube is because of him. He gave me a lot of support, and I mean, I think he gets, in between his job, he gets really busy with school, so sometimes like he'll just, for lack of a better term, he'll just kind of shut his channel off when he gets too busy, and then when he has free time he gets into it again. For a very long time, every video I made would link directly to his channel because he was always so generous and so supportive. I wanted to, like, you know, do him a solid and send some of that support back to him. So if and when I find out he's active again, I'll be linking to his channel again. Yes, I think I did a mockumentary thing of like trash talking his Links is So Bad. I think, and if I haven't, I'm probably gonna do one real soon. Another player that is really, really good is Show. He used to have this channel called Show How Nice, but then I think he just shortened it down to Show. And you'll know you found the right channel because his profile picture is a pug, which is kind of funny. Because sometimes I joke about pug life when I'm queuing solo for PvP. Like, I didn't choose pug life chose me. So I always think of that whenever I see his channel, and he's really, really good. And I wish more people would check him out because, like, I've seen some of his tanking videos, and man, this dude, not only can he put up a ton of protection, but he'll like practically nuke most of the other team by himself. It's really impressive. So he's another really good channel to check out. Another guy is Erased. Erased is I think he's similar to Zulfon in that the majority of his stuff, although that may have changed recently, was like Guardian and Sentinel videos. But don't quote me on that. I got a little sidetracked and I haven't been watching a lot of Star Wars gameplay. I found out about this this YouTuber from Japan that has a small channel. She mostly does The Division with a bit of there's another Tom Clancy game that just came out where you're in South America. Something Wildlands. I don't remember. I wasn't paying a ton of attention, but I find her videos really relaxing to watch, and I studied Japanese for a little while, so I figured I was thinking about trying to learn it again, so I figured this is a good enough one to watch because she talks slow, basically. But anyway, enough about me. I've wasted a lot of time on her channel. I think I went through her whole library and then went back and started over, and I just keep cycling round and around and around. But regardless, the point of all that is there's a lot of smaller YouTubers that have really good stuff, and I think we'd all benefit from checking it out. I mean, there's a lot of entertainment to be found in checking out some of these smaller channels, and I mean, you're missing out if you're not checking out some of their stuff. So, again, said it before, probably a couple of times because I'm kind of rambling, but don't be shy, jump in the comments section, highlight your channel, and just go crazy. Because like I would normally find it a little bit obnoxious if people were just spamming all my videos doing that, but I'd like for this specific video to be just about that. And by all means, like if you remember, like throw your link in, and then like maybe pop back in a week or two later, link something else, you know, go nuts. You know, like this could be like a bit of a gathering spot. And again, my channel isn't huge, you know, I've only got a little over 500 subscribers. But like, I think it's great that there are 500 plus people scattered all around the world that think the stuff I do is worth watching. I think that's great. I think it's awesome. That's one of the nice things about, like, it can be one of the upsides about like the YouTube community. Like if you read comments on YouTube, I'm sure you've had your fair share of disappointments of thinking, I've lost all faith in humanity. You know? But if you move in the right circles, there's a lot of positivity and a lot of encouragement out there. Because like one of the things that I noticed when I was improving at video editing and stuff like that, there were people that would come onto my channel and like at the time I think I was getting on an average of like 20 views or so. Nothing special, but I thought it was cool, you know, considering that like I didn't have anything that went viral or anything like that. And people would go into this video that I put out that had maybe 15 to 20 views on it, and they trash talk me. And I'm like, I couldn't help but wonder. I didn't really get involved in getting into an argument with them because there's no point. But I mean, if you're going around trying to pick fights with small YouTubers, I mean, come on. There has to be a better use of your time. That's just kind of sad. So, I mean, by all means, I think we should be supporting each other, you know? I mean, there's plenty of negativity out there. So you see a small YouTuber, or like even if you just spend once a week, if you're trying to find something, instead of looking at a big channel, check out a smaller one. And if you see something good, tell them, you know? Pop in the comments like, hey, this is good stuff. Keep at it. Because, like, there are so many people that have good ideas, and they get discouraged, and they stop. There was a couple of YouTube channels, there was 2 or 3 of them, that it was like a tank and heal combo. It was like a husband and wife. One played a tank and one played a healer. And it was amazing. I loved their stuff, but sadly, I think they just got discouraged, or they just moved on, which was really sad because their videos were so entertaining. So that's my piece. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay in addition to me rambling. Feel free to share, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, jump on in the comments section. Alright, thanks again for checking out the channel. Catch you guys next time.